Hey, so this is now um, part two because my memory ran out on my phone and I was waffling along and I just realised nothing was recording. So I've got that sorted, so hopefully no more hitches. So as I was looking at DC and I was looking at Batman Dylan Dog. So yes, it's a crossover between Dylan Dog, which is a European character, with Batman. Like I said, $4.99. Are you listening to Marvel? Great value. 88 pages, $4.99. 3 issue series. So yeah, I'd be tempted with that. It looks like it's going to be very noirish. Nice, got like a nice mystery thriller flavour to it. So I'm just scrolling through. You might be wondering why I'm dressed like a rockabilly. It's Christmas Eve, isn't it? That doesn't really explain it. There we go. That's the only excuse I've got. I was bored. So let's just keep scrolling through. There's a facsimile, Batman and Batgirl, into the Den of the Death Dealers. Love that cover. Let's have a look. Oh, it's laggy and sticky. That sounds worse than it actually is. It's not working, that's what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. But anyway, I think that's a facsimile that's coming out. It's kind of not giving any info on that one. Is anybody still reading Nightwing? I stopped when it went to 40 pages. Just be intrigued to know if it's any good still. I'm just waffling while I'm scrolling through. Birds of Prey is coming out. I'm not a fan of variant covers, but there's some really nice variant covers coming out on Birds of Prey. It's a great. If you've not got on the board with Birds of Prey, I do recommend getting on it. It's got a really nice kind of like retro feel to it. Great solid writing from Kelly Thompson. I don't know if there's much else, to be honest, but those three ones, what I mentioned at the beginning, to Batman and the Suicide Squad, they really have put my interest. I don't normally feature or focus on variant covers, but I do love this variant. This Catwoman one. I'm enjoying Catwoman. Normally don't buy variants, but that's very tempting, so I might just pay a little bit extra to get that one because I do like the whole pulp magazine feel to it. Yeah, I'm still waffling. I don't think there's anything else, but I'll keep trying. I'm sure there is a bit more. There's got to be. Thing is, though, now DC have got so many good ongoing titles that I think they're now thinking, yeah, we don't need to release much more new stuff. And I kind of like that. They're not just throwing things against the wall and just like giving it about 3 or 4 issues. They're having faith in the comics and making them ongoing series, or 6-issue or 12-issue series, and then a lot of the times, like with Green Arrow recently, or Poison Ivy, just thinking, yeah, this is popular, we'll make it into an ongoing. That's how you do it. I really am impressed with how DC have changed how they operate in this past, compared to say 2021, when it was just Batman centric. But now there's even if you're not a Batman fan, there's a lot of other stuff to get now. It's very refreshing. Puts my faith back in the comic industry. Puts my faith back. I'm drinking rum. That could explain this recording. So I don't drink a lot. So when I do drink, very cheap date. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Once I've posted this up, I'll kind of just most like cringe tomorrow. What, tomorrow's Christmas, I'll be eating. But after Christmas, I must like go, what the hell was I on about? But sorry, my tablet's very laggy, and it's really annoying me now. In fact, now it's decided it's just gonna have a little sleep. One comic I am looking forward to in the new year is the kind of like the silent relaunch of Action Comics, where they've got Jason Aaron writing with Bizarro as the main character, and if it's anything like what he's doing on Batman Outside, Batman Offworld, it's got to be good. I hated Jason Aaron on a lot of the stuff he did on Marvel, but it feels like he's realised that he was getting stagnant, and this switch to DC is just kind of like giving him a breath of fresh air. And yeah, I'm really getting excited for Action Comics when he comes out, writing on it in January. So just getting past. I really do apologise. Like I said, this is so slow. It's the problem with these websites when they have new releases. They're so laggy because there's so many variant covers that these take forever to download. One comic I think that will be big as well will be the Sinister Sons, which is kind of like the evil version of Super Sons. And this one features the son of Zod and the son of Sinestro. And I've been reading the backup in Green Lantern, and if it's anything like that by Peter Tomasi, it's going to be good. And of course, Titus will be dealing with the after effects of Beast World. New artists on it, so Lucas May, I'm not familiar with them. Tom Taylor's still writing it. Again, just $3.99. That's Titus number 9. Like I said, I'll be dealing with the fallout from Beast World and Amanda Waller's machinations in the background. As I did, I've just got to show this. This is my second cover of the month for March. I think this is a gorgeous cover, just in its simplicity and graphic design. If I can get it. Green Arrow, which has now reached ongoing status. There's a nice little advert in the current issues of DC Comics saying it's now monthly, so fantastic news. I'm so pleased because he's back on Earth. He's not old-timey-wimey anymore, so hopefully we'll get more grounded stories. And yeah, it looks like Sean Isaacs is back on the artwork as well, because he's had a few issues off. And again, just $3.99. Me padding out as I scroll through, that's what I'm doing. One comic I do want to highlight is Wesley Dodd's Sandman. If you've not been buying this, I do recommend searching it or wait for the trade paperback when it comes out. I love the Vertigo comic, and this really captures the essence of the Vertigo one. So it's a very mature comic, gorgeous artwork by Rella Rosmo, and Robert Vendesi has done a really great pulp noir comic. Only 6 issues, but I hope that they do come back to the character or they make it ongoing. This is the final issue, I think, issue 6, but hopefully it does warrant enough popularity. I know I've had enough trouble buying issue 2 because that sold out before I could order it, so hopefully, but yeah, I do recommend Sandman. Okay, so pardon me. I've just got to show this again. Nothing new, but it's an ongoing, what's well established Shazam number 9. But let's just have a look at this Dan Mora Shazam cover with the Creeper. Oh God, that Creeper is so fantastic. I mean, Dan Mora can do no wrong anyway, but give him a Creeper comic. My God, I'd love for him to do the Creeper comic with. Who should write it? Not Tom King. He's done enough with Danger Street for Creeper. But we need somebody a bit left of centre. I think maybe all the ones I'm thinking of have got like exclusive contracts with Image now, so they'd be no good. Grant Morrison, but again, I don't think he'd come back to DC for quite a while. I'd love for like a Vertigo comic of the Creeper, just make it absolutely bonkers. Oh yeah, this is something that I knew there was another thing I wanted to focus on. So, just show you this cover while I'm. So they're doing. I do love this tribute to Crisis, and it's Monkey Prince in the iconic Superman Crisis cover, and instead of Supergirl, it's a banana skin. So what they're doing, they're doing an monkeys, April special. Good writers on it: John Layman, Joshua Hill, Volkov. That's who I'd like to write a Creeper comic. Cal Starks. There we go. Thank you, DC. Hope you're watching this. Employ Cal Starks to write a Creeper comic. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Okay. They won't know. Can dream. A girl can dream. So Gene Yang. So good art writers. Art by Phil Hester. Yay. Bernard Chang. Cracking. As Wallace would say. And Carl Massart and Dan Morris doing covers. $5.99. 48 pages. I think it's just a one shot. So Gorilla Grodd centric. It's focusing on the DC ape universe, which DC has a surprising amount of apes. What is it with DC and apes? You've got Detective Chimp, Gorilla Grodd, that one from the Doom Patrol. Is it Monsieur Muller or whatever he's called? There's a number of different apes in the DC universe, but anyway. So yeah, an ape-centric special, which I think could be quite a lot of fun. I don't normally buy one-shots, but I am actually tempted with that. And so DC's got so many ongoings now that it's taking ages to scroll through. I think that is. Oh yeah, there's this. There's one more. This is the final one. There's a book, a young part of the young adult line, what DC did, called Primer. And now there's a Primer #1 coming out. So I don't know if it's an ongoing, if it's just reprinting a chunk of the book, or if it's a one shot, but it's 40 pages, $3.99, so really good value. I'm tempted to get this. By Jennifer Muro and art by Gretel Lusky. With a father in prison, Ashley Rayburn has bounced from foster home to foster home and represents a real challenge to the social workers who try to help her, not because she's inherently bad, but because trouble always seems to find her. But her luck might just be changing with a new couple offers to take her in. So it looks like it's going to be a nice youth-orientated comic. So I don't know if it's a one-shot or if it's just showing a bit from the book or whatever, who knows. But $3.99 for pages. So that's it for DC. I will now pause the video and then come back in a second with a look at Image. Okay. Hi. Well, behave. Okay. I didn't notice I had a towel drying on the radiator. So sorry. So I'm sat down because I'm really old and I've got high heels on and my feet need to rest. So Image. I don't think there's that much. There's a new issue #1 coming out called The Last Mermaid by Derek Kirk. There's the cover. $3.99. It says a lone mermaid roams an endless wasteland on a quest beyond reason. To press ever onward, she must survive the interminable yay stretches between tiny pockets of water. I need to have a lie down after this. Between Yeah, I've had more rum in the break. Between tiny pockets of water, the roaming bands of cybernetic cannibals, and the fearsome mutant beasts. What propels her forward to take such a risk? I don't know. Do you? Read it. We'll have to read it. Yeah. Yay. Good plan. Good idea. Sorry, my it's very my pedestal's tripod's very precarious at the moment. It's by Derek Kirkkim, writer and artist. No idea who they are. There's a Local Man spin-off. It's just a one-shot. Local Man Bad Girls. This will be focusing on a bad girl. I've not even read the info yet, but I think I could be right there. $4.99, but it'll be these one-shots that normally have extra pages. So it's focusing on Inga Johanning, Local Man's ex-girlfriend, going into her background story. So there we go. By the usual team with Tim Seeley. And is it Tony Fleegs? This one I'm very excited about. It's part of the Remender universe. If it'll allow me to open it up. With art by Bengal. The cover itself is just amazing. It's called Napalm Lullaby. So it looks like this is Remender, Rick Remender. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. But this is by... It's $4.99, but if it's like Holy Roll, it'd be a chunky comic for the first issue. Ongoing. It's by Rick Remender and Bengal. Napalm Lullaby. Yeah, double length issue. He just... I don't know how he does it, but he manages to do really great value for comics. Top notch. Rick Remender is like the cool Mark Miller, or as the Americans stupidly say, Mark Miller. It's Miller, like Miller time, Miller. It's Mark Miller, but that's not possible because Mark Miller's a dickhead. But anyway, but we like Rick Remender, and this looks really good. It looks like it's going to be kind of like superhero meets weird sci-fi. It says it's a child with unanimate. For fuck's sake. Right, well, I've got to say, this is quite serious now. Don't make videos when you've had rum. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. I haven't, but you do. A child with an unimaginable power is raised to believe he is God by a cult of zealots, utterly confident in the moral authority of their religion, and a magnificent leader has imposed his will. Sound like I'm having a stroke. Imposed his will on humanity and created the ultimate theocracy. A lot of big words for when you're pissed. Join them or be cast out to suffer with the masses. So yeah, latest. I'm really enjoying Holy Roller and Sacrifices. So this Rick Remender just going exclusive with Image is just. It's got his juices wet. I'll say that for sure. But juice is always wet. I think I used the wrong example there. Anyway. Yeah, there was. I think there's only one more. There's one more, but then there's a. I'm going to give a shout out for a collection. What you need to get. So from McFarlane branch of Image, Salmon Switch Case Files. So it's Simone. Kudransky, who's done a lot of he's fuck off. Sorry, but it was my tablet. He's done a lot of Spawn in the past, but he's also done recently something epic, and he's done another thing recently, but I can't remember what it was. But again, the only sensitive thing I'm tempted with this is one, the artwork, and two, the price point. It's only $2.99. Tom McFarlane, for all his crappiness. As a writer, he does do good quality, cheap comics. The only thing that puts me off buying this is that Tom McFarlane's writing it, and I wish somebody else was writing it. I wish that, unless Simone Kudransky writes it, because apparently something up it's quite good. But I'll wait for the trade paperback for that. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've made it. I've survived. Yay! I will survive. But that was good clicking. I can't normally click like that. I just get that out of my system. So that's it. That's Marvel. Well, that was Marvel on the last video. On the last video we also had most of DC, but now we've had DC and Image. Because why do Americans do that for peace? That's peace. That's fuck off. But anyway, you've had a cultural education from me. Why am I doing that? I'm not flipping street or hip or anything like that. But so yeah, so that's everything. That's it. It's done. I've finished. I'm getting tipsy, but I've managed to speak quite coherently on most of the big words. God bless Captain Morgan and his pirates for making this run. That's all I can say. And yeah, have a fantastic Christmas. I'm going to edit this now and get it sent out and most likely cry in a few days' time when I rewatch it to see how shit it was. But yeah, so hopefully in a few days' time I'll get off my lazy ass. This is the only time I actually take notes. I'll be doing an end of year like I did last year. Hopefully I won't get emotional this year. I get emotional now because it always brings. My dad died near Christmas a few years ago, so I always get a bit emotional. But try not to this year. Everybody's got loved ones who they've lost. But yeah, anyway, have a great Christmas, and I'll be doing a new video, which hopefully it's going to be a chunky beast. It'll be about an hour if it's anything like the last one, where I'll be looking at my top 10s, best reads, worst reads, best thing. And I might extend it to like favourite films, favourite music as well, and stuff like that. And if you've got anything that you'd like to contribute, by all means do so. Just leave in a message after this video. And yeah, have a fantastic Christmas. Speak to you soon. Bye. Love you. Bye bye. Well, when I say love you, I don't know who you are, so no. Okay, bye.